In the previous video, I have shown you how I paint with watercolors without blending. So this is the second part of the video where I will show you how I paint hair without blending in a very unique and simplistic style. As you can see, I haven't blended the colors on her face in the previous tutorial. So in this tutorial as well, I am not going to blend any colors. So without any further ado, let's start. As you can see, there's a lot of empty space in this painting, so I just thought of adding another sunflower, and now I'm just painting it with a yellow color. This is Sennelier drawing gum. I will use it to cover the sunflower so that I don't ruin it while painting hair. This drawing gum can be removed very easily when I am done coloring. I can remove it, and this is I am sprinkling some drawing gum just for some effect. And here's the reference image that I'm using. As you can see in the reference image, the hair is black, but I'm not painting it black. Right now I'm using Persian blue and Crimson Lake, and a mix of both of the colors. As you can see, some violet color on the left. It's a mix of Persian blue and Crimson Lake. I will be making the hair very colorful because there is no need to just copy whatever you see. You can explore whatever you want. So I'm exploring with colors here, and you can see I'm simply laying down colors, and just in one stroke I am trying to flow it like water. I want the colors to flow like water, yeah. So I'm just doing it in one stroke, as you can see. So from the reference image, I have just copied the pattern of her hair, like from where the hair is curling and what is the length of the hair, what is the light source and the highlights on the hair. That's all what I'm looking at in the reference image. So far I haven't done anything, then I need to explain you. I'm just trying to do everything in just one stroke and according to the hair flow. Like you can see, I'm on the left side, I'm making the hair very curly, and on the right side it's just flowing. So I'm just taking care of the highlights and the darker part, and I'm using Persian blue and Crimson Lake, and a mix of both of these colors gives you a very nice violet. As you can see, I have laid down the base colors first, and I will color on it layer by layer, and I'm taking care of the highlights, and I will introduce more colors to the hair. As I have used drawing gum, so I don't need to worry about the sunflowers anymore. See how I'm painting in the flow of the hair. Friends, the brush I'm using right now is a mop brush, and it's quite handy while painting, especially hair, because you have to go from thick to very sharp lines, and this brush is just perfect for it. It can paint very thin lines to very thick lines in just one stroke. Looking at the reference image, I am taking care of the highlights and the dark part on the hair. So one more tip, very important tip, just take care of your stuff while painting. So I have broken this plate and it's looking like a moon, and now it's a designer plate. Very well. So I'm doing dark color here. Okay, it's a black color. I'm doing the dark color where I want to show that there is shadow, so that it gives a very nice volume to the hair. You can decide the dark and light part by seeing your reference image. That pink hair dryer that you just saw, it's very handy, and I will recommend you to have one hair dryer while doing watercolors, especially in winters. Because nowadays it takes a lot of time for watercolors to get dry, and having a hair dryer will save you a lot of time. Here I am removing the drawing gum that I sprinkled in the beginning, and you can see the effect. Right now I am doing a background, and you can see it's not a very thoughtful background. I am just spreading some color. It's a violet color, mix of crimson lake and Persian blue, and I'm not putting so much effort in doing the background. I have almost painted the hair part, and I think I can add another sunflower here. So just let's draw. Friends, this painting is almost complete. If you have got any queries or suggestions, then write it down in the comment section without any hesitation. And here is the finished painting. I hope you liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe this channel to watch more art videos and tutorials.